Hi everyone, welcome to our latest video. This is for the evacuation system for active mattresses, HG001.2. This is a system that goes on the bed frame. So it's a little red sheet, slide sheet underneath, to a degree. It's not overly slippy because potentially we're taking somebody down the stairs, so we don't want it to be too slidey. It has a foot pocket and a head pocket, which is going to attach to the mattress, which I'm going to put on in a second. And then we have straps at either side, on two straps on this side and two connection points on that side. So if it's needed to be used, we will strap this around the mattress and around the person that's lying in bed, take them off the bed and slide them to safety, whether it's down a corridor, down the stairs, and out into the car park or reception area, somewhere safe. Obviously we can use our safe zones for that, but ultimately our fire evacuation plan has to evacuate somebody from the building. Now, if we're going to use safe zones, we'll move into the first safe zone. If the fire breaks through one of the barriers, i.e. fire doors, we then move to the next safe zone, to the next safe zone. But as I said, ultimately, the evacuation plan has to have this resident that's in bed now out of the building. It's always a last resort. We'll always stay in the building where possible using those safe zones. So I'm going to use a bit of video magic now, and just a mattress is going to appear on the bed. So there's the magic. Here's the mattress. It's one of our Balmoral standard mattresses. You've got the air hose, which connects obviously to the pump at the bottom. So I'm going to attach the foot end first. So if I just fold this back, you'll see on the red base sheet there is a pocket. And all we're going to do is literally put the pocket around the foot of the mattress. Now the hose is obviously facing the wrong way, but at the end here we have some little slots. They're on all four corners, so whichever way round and wherever this hose that attaches to the pump is, whichever corner, we will pop it through the hole there, and that's then ready to just go as normal and be attached directly on to the pump. We then have exactly the same at the head end, so the head end pocket, so we'll just strap that around there, pop that in and pop that in. And that's how it will sit on the mattress when the mattress is in use. Obviously your bedding and everything will be over the top of there. The fabric won't interfere with the mattress at all. It's movable, which means as the air flows in and out and the cells increase and decrease, it's still allowed to move, so it won't restrict any of the airflow in or out of the mattress when it's being used. We use some more magic now, and I'm going to get a colleague to come and have a lie on the bed, and then I'm going to show you how to strap it up ready to get somebody, if there was an emergency, off the bed and out of the building. Now that we have James on the bed, obviously we'd normally have bedding on here. We've given him a pillow just for comfort. But what we need to do is now strap James and the mattress together so that it all stays in one piece. So underneath on this side and on that side there are straps, which I can show you. A long strap here, and over there will be a shorter strap which has a connection point. All of four straps, there's two on this side, two on that side, they actually have a pocket inside this, which I'll show you a close-up of in a minute. So when they're not being used, it just sits inside a pocket, nice and neatly out of the way under the mattress. Take it out the pocket, fasten it across, and then pull it reasonably tight across the person. We're going to do the same, take that one out of the pocket at the head end, and if you just raise your arms up there for me, I'm going to grab that side from underneath, fasten that one up, and again fasten it fairly tight. Now if it becomes too tight and uncomfortable for a person, there's plenty of play in there, so it's not too bad. We can use a pillow, so we could put a pillow across the person or down the length of the person, but the arms should go over the top of this, so if there's any movement of the person as we're moving them, they can't slide off the bottom because they're strapped in under the arms. Once we're at this stage, it's a question of disconnect the air pump. If you want to, we can cap that off depending on the mattress you have. That'll keep the air inside, which will make it more comfortable. If not, it will deflate, but there is a pad underneath this one anyway, so you do have a soft foam pad. And then just keep this out of the way. So we're going to place that inside the pocket at the bottom, and potentially we can put the person's feet in that pocket as well, so they can't slide off. And now we're ready to get the person off the bed. So we're now ready to get James off the bed onto the floor. There's a couple of ways we can do this. We can lift off the bed, but my preference is to actually slide off the bed. Now, we have a bed rail here, which is a bit of a barrier. We're going to have to go up and over there. But again, all of this padding and the padded mattress is going to protect the person lying in bed, so don't worry about that. What I want to do is get the bed lower down, but I don't want to get it as low as possible. I don't want to take it all the way to the floor or as low as it goes. What I actually want to do is have the bed so that it sits, in this case the bed rail, which is the highest point we're going to come over, just above my right knee. So if I'm down on one knee, we have the bed height, my first knee, second knee and the floor. So all we're doing is actually creating a ramp down to the floor as opposed to lifting and then dropping on the floor potentially, which is why this is my preferred method. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull James towards the edge of the bed. James number 2, my assistant here, is carer number 2. He's going to take the handles again, which are inside the little pockets here, but they're at the bottom of the bed, and we have handles at the top as well. That's for moving along. James is going to pull diagonally when I tell him to, and we're going to slide off the bed down to the floor, using the bed and my 2 knees as a ramp. So apologies, you're going to get my back now, but as I turn around here at an angle, I'm going to pull James gently towards me. So if James wants to grab the handles on that side, so as James starts pulling gently towards the bottom of the bed, I'm going to bring James number 1 over towards me, and we're going to go diagonally over the top and down my knees gently to the floor. My only purpose is to assist James number 2 and protect James number 1's head so that it doesn't hit the floor, and that's where we create the ramp. We have handles at this side now, so I can take those out of the pockets underneath, and I can pull James towards me on the floor. James number 2 can pull feet first, however we need to do it to get out of the room, down the corridor, either into the next safe zone or obviously down the stairs if required.